Come on, let's say how are you doing today before we start? Nobody willing more to say anything. Denise, maybe you? Or Vladimir is ready. Okay,
May I
go
say
ahead.
again, it's too much of Vladimir today. But anyway, do you want to listen to the joke which I read maybe 2 or 3 days before?
Sure.
It's
We
quite
say
short.
that if person can say jokes and bad words in one language means that knows this language very well.
Yeah, it's C1 level.
So
Yeah.
maybe let's stop for the first part only with jokes, no with bad words, right?
Yeah, it's quite short. It's about numbers because I have a math degree. That's why I like it. Do you know why 10 plus 10 equal to 11 plus 11?
I have no idea.
Um, Maybe somebody knows, but if nobody want to answer the question, I will answer.
Nobody knows this joke.
Yeah, it's really funny. 10.
No, wait, because
Yeah.
Evup wants to answer.
Oh, could you explain? Because if
Yeah,
you know the proper word. Why 10 plus 10 equal 11 plus 11? Hello,
10 plus 10 equal 20, and 11 plus 11 equals 22.
The meaning of joke that we are saying 22 means also. two, two is a two and two is a
Like 2 TOO 2.
yeah.
I don't get it.
I mean, do you know do you know a word two is the meaning of also?
Okay.
So if you are talking uh, uh
22. Okay, now I
22.
understand. Okay, yeah. Nice linguistic joke.
It's actually not about math at all.
Yeah, exactly.
It's about
Exactly.
linguistics. Thank you.
Yeah. I can share a joke with numbers as well, but you need to know some Polish to understand this joke, and I will teach you.
Okay.
So, two, like number two, means here. For example, two means here on my nose, right? Two,
Okay.
here.
Okay.
And 10, like number 10, means this one there. For example, I can show you and say 10, and I will mean these men, right, Vladimir?
Okay.
So it is about man who visits the dentist and
Okay.
shares with the friend. Listen, I have such a bad experience with the English dentists. I went to the dentist and I asked, please take from my mouth the painful tooth. And he asked me which one. And I say in Polish, two. And he took two teeth. Tooth, teeth. And then next time I thought that I will have better experience and I said 10 and I lose 10. Yeah.
Oh my God. You have to study numbers
Exactly.
carefully.
Exactly. So for sure nobody else is from Poland, so you won't be in this danger going to the dentists. Okay, so I think we can start unless there is someone willing to say name, where are you from, or how are you feeling today before we start. You have only 30 seconds to do that because there is already 7 minutes past 2 p.m. London time.
Hello, teacher Adriana.
Hello.
My name is Francisco, originally from Nicaragua, living permanently in Costa Rica. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you. You needed 15 seconds to do that. Yeah. Okay, so dear students, today we are going to finish our class we started last Monday about friendship. So what we did for those who weren't present last time, we did a nice listening about two people who were talking about some basic information about themselves. And we practice asking some simple questions, how to start a simple conversation with someone. And we did some vocabulary exercises I would like to start with to remind and also to help practice because we will need them in today's class. So let me know if you see now my screen. Is my
Yes.
screen visible? Perfect. So now it is solved because we did it last week. Let down, open up, grow apart, bump into, reach out, and come across. Here, this exercise is already done, but do we have someone who would like to explain in own words what let down means? Here we can read that it means to fail to support somebody as they hoped for. We have a volunteer. Go ahead. Which one is your name, Evop or Felith?
Actually, it's Ayub. Evop, it's like the way it's written in Russian.
Okay, Eyüp.
Yeah, Ayub.
Eyüp.
But in Russian, they call it Evop. Yeah.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
but how would you like to be called?
Evop. It's all
Evop,
right.
it's okay. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. I don't need to remember how to
Yeah. Thank you
pronounce it.
so much.
Okay. Okay, so try.
To let down someone, for example, when someone rely on you for in a case or in a situation, and you fail him with when he need your help and you fail him or something.
Yeah, we can say disappoint, right?
Disappoint also.
To disappoint. Okay,
Yeah.
open up. Second one is very easy. Loredana, would you like to try? Explain what to mean to open up.
Okay, I try because the last lesson
You weren't present, yes, I remember.
Okay, open up means talk about what you feel and think, to become less shy and more willing to communicate. In one phrases is possible open up.
My heart. I open up my heart. It means I share openly what is in me. I mean, what I feel, what I struggle with. It means to be, because of course, we don't have doors, right, to open.
Okay.
But it means
maybe also in a new idea. I open up
to be sincere with
to
someone.
start. I don't know, studying English. I don't know. Is it only
No,
fail
Loredana.
or think?
No, it means open up. It means to share very honestly what you think or feel.
Okay.
Okay, Francisco,
Perfect.
you can do the third one, grow apart.
Stop having a close friend relationship with somebody over time.
In your own words, how would you explain this phrasal verb?
I will mention friends from school. We moved to high school and then we don't talk anymore for a
Or we
long.
don't have so close relationship, right? Exactly. Vladimir, for you, number 4, bump into. Bump into.
Bump into means meet someone you know when you have not planned to meet them. Oh, I know this even idiom in English. It's called speak dime or devil. It means when
To
somebody
speak. Mhm.
yeah, to speak devil. Yeah, it means the same meaning that somebody coming in a not planned way. For example, um, uh, what did we just okay, m my kids played in in computer games in their room when I grew up, grew apart.
Bump into.
Oh, sorry, I missed. Yeah, when I bump it into the room.
Mhm. Yeah, very often you use it when we meet someone unexpectedly. For example, we are in the shopping center and we meet a secondary school friend we haven't talked for many years, and it is sudden. We didn't expect that to happen, so we bump into. Okay, reach out. Mehri?
Okay, hello, dear teacher. Hello,
Hello.
everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, reach out. It is to show somebody that you are interested in them and or want to help them. Okay, reach out. It means that you that you are you have interested to someone that, for example, you love him or her, and then you want to help them. It is, for example, that, I like some students that they have. I have a special interest to them, and if they need some helps, I immediately help them. Or maybe they have interest to me and always are ready to help me.
Yes, yes. In this particular phrasal verb, it means we do an effort to come to somebody with a willing hand to help them or sustain them in some way. Exactly. Reach, as you remember what the verb reach means, right? Something is above and I try to reach to reach it, or is far away and I do an effort to come and take it in this way. When we add out, it means I am doing an effort to meet somebody else's needs. Perfectly done, Mekri, with a nice example from life. And come across the last one. Do we have anyone who would like to explain? We have the very short definition here: to make a particular impression. It's very easy. Oh, Anas is ready. Okay.
I think I'm across it will be match with A and E as well, but I think it is more with the A because it is a consequent coincident meeting. Like I meet someone without any plan, without anything in the future, but maybe this is a chance that I met them.
Yeah, bump into expresses more this sudden move that you are mentioning. So yeah, okay, thank you. Now we have second part of the exercise. All those 6 words will be present in the text we are going to read soon. So it's good to do this. It's not done because we stopped there last Monday. So let's have a look on the definitions on the right, and we will try to match them with the words on the left, okay? So first we have an adjective, self-conscious, who has an idea what can self-conscious mean? Vladimir? I don't know if you left your hand or you know the answer.
I think it's self-conscious. It means when you're aware of something, when you're aware in yourself. Hmm. Oh,
Okay, let's see to the definition which can go with this. Because we can have another meaning a little bit. Who knows? Maybe we have a student who knows.
May I?
Yes, please.
I think it is C, needing or wanting something very much.
No, it's not the correct answer. Loredana, what are your guess?
Number one, self-conscious.
maybe F.
No. Pressure. It means
It
action,
is.
so it's a verb.
I think it's D.
No.
No. It's B. B.
Exactly. Who said that? Evoke you?
Yeah.
Okay. Self-conscious, because we know it as aware of ourselves. Here, there is another meaning expressing that somebody feels somehow awkward in a way that he or this person is, for example, I don't know, dressed or something, and feels nervous about that. Okay, now a very difficult verb, exacerbate. Exacerbate. Any guesses? What can this mean? What does
maybe
this?
C, needing or waiting something very much.
No.
Very difficult word.
Teacher.
Yes.
Exacerbate is to make
Worse.
something worse.
Yes, try if you know it.
It's to make
Let's see.
something worse.
E, yes, this is the correct answer. This is a word, a verb unknown to me as well, so I'm learning with you. Reliant. Maybe this will be easier.
D, needing something in order to survive or be successful.
Yeah. Okay. Number 4, strain. Any guesses?
I think B. Nervous.
No, B is done. B, E, and D is done.
Oh, sorry.
A, C, and F are remaining.
Maybe E.
C, needing or waiting something very much.
No.
We have, I think it is F.
Only F remains.
F.
Pressure on something.
Because
Yes, train. I don't know how to explain. Yes, because it's not verb here, we have a noun. Desperate. This is easy because out of this we have a word desperation. Or to
Meaning
be.
on waiting something very much.
Yes, this is C,
yes.
right? Right. Okay. And judgmental.
It is A, quick
Yeah.
to criticize people.
Criticize. Yes.
Criticize.
Okay, so look at these words. If you need, make a screenshot, or I will make the page little smaller, because now we have part B, and we need to use these words in the sentences. Okay, so let's do as always. A volunteer reads the whole sentence even without knowing the answer, and we will try to find out the correct answer. Loredana, you can start with the first one, okay?
Okay, many people are too about how they look these days. Uh, many people are too um,
A hint, we need this.
quick to criticize people. Number 6 is possible.
No, it's more what other people think about me.
B, self-conscious.
Yes, this is the correct answer. Self. Okay, number 2, Evop. Just read the sentence and then we
Okay.
will try to find the right
All
word.
right. Not getting on well with your partner's family can put a blank on a romantic relationship. I think it's strain.
Exactly, this is the correct answer. Strain. Attention, we can say, right? Attention. Because I know that, for example, my parents don't accept my boyfriend. Difficult. Number 3, Mehri.
To avoid being too, it is better to get know someone before forming options about them.
Opinions.
It is
Opinions about them.
It is better to get know someone before forming opinions about them.
It's about criticizing people, right? Before we really know them very well.
Judgmental.
Judgmental, yes. Okay, number 4. We don't have anyone else willing just to read the sentence. Come on, students. Because we have only 3 active persons and we are many more people in the room. No one willing to read? Okay, then Loredana again.
Most people are brilliant to fit in and make new friends. Brilliant.
No, just read the sentence.
Okay, to fit in and make a new friend when they start going to a new school or start a new job. Most people are.
They want something so much.
Desperate.
Okay. Desperate. Okay. 2 more sentences. I need to go a little bit down. Sorry if I hide the beginning of the page, or maybe I will make it a little smaller to help us to see both. Number 5, Mehri. And before she starts, I would like to say that anyone that is willing, wait for a moment, Mehri. Willing to read, just indicate with the hand that you want to do that. Otherwise, I won't ask you because I don't want to embarrass you if you don't want to participate actively, okay? Go ahead. Number 5.
People who are very on others are more likely to be disappointed than those who are more independent. People who are very, maybe it is self-conscious.
No, it is done in the first one. Only two are missing,
Yeah.
exaggerated and reliant.
Mhm.
Mehri, do you know the word rely on someone? So it means I need somebody else. I mean, rely on, it's a positive expression that I can trust in someone. And here we have people who are very on others are more likely to be disappointed. So they need others more than others who are more independent.
I think it is reliant.
Exactly, yes. Okay, and the last one
People
only.
who are very reliant on others, like
Okay, and the last one, I hope you can do that.
Okay, the COVID-19 pandemic created new issues, but it has also exacerbated many problems which already existed.
So now we are ready to read the text.
Teacher, please, can you read or pronounce number 2? Yes, in vocab.
Exacerbate.
What?
Exacerbate.
Exacerbate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. I will make the screen again, I mean the sheet little bigger. Okay, the paragraphs are quite long, so let's share it, I mean divide it into two parts. So would like to start reading. We already have volunteers. I don't see them, but I will find out. Okay. Loredan
read?
and Vladimir will start reading, okay? Do it slowly with understanding and trying to pronounce well the words.
Okay,
Loredana,
number
you
one.
start. Yes.
Number one. Sorry for the sound, sorry. The rise of the smartphone and improved internet access has led to an increasing number of us being glued to a device when out and about, and consequently has made it much less likely that we'll start chatting to someone. More recently, the COVID-19 pandemic has had an overwhelming effect on how we socialize and interact.
Okay, thank you, Loredana. It's enough, two
Okay.
sentences. And Vladimir will finish the first paragraph, okay? Starting with the word lockdowns here, okay? Oh. Vladimir, are you there?
You need to read this paragraph?
Yeah, yes. Do you want to finish the paragraph?
Yes, okay.
Okay, go ahead.
From where point?
Lockdowns.
Okay, lockdowns and even cancellation have given us fewer opportunities to socialize socialize in person, and the measures like social distancing and the face coverings have had an impact on our ability to socialize fairly and socialize fairly and in a relaxed manner.
Okay, so now a very difficult task, thank you. I would like to ask someone to say in own words what the paragraph was about. It introduces us to the topic. Diana, would you like to try?
Yes, hi teacher. Thank you so much.
Hello. Always welcome.
Hello. Yeah, may I know one more for sure? Should be I have to read or?
No, I wanted you to summarize quickly the first paragraph and you can start the second if you want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think the point that I got from the from the first paragraph is that about the situation when pandemic was appeared, and at that time, no one can outside. No one could go outside. So I think internet is one of the improvement. One is the good way to use to have an access to to others people outside.
Yes, for sure it describes some changes, right? That after pandemic we are less eager to socialize, to meet in person. We are like more present in the online environment. It is okay. Thank you, Diana. I will give you the possibility to read the second, but I would like to. Do you understand? I mean, to the class, a very nice word describing our relationship in society to socialize. And another nice, nice one is glued to a device. When we see young people going on the street like that, we can say they are glued to. So like they are with with the device, right? Like we do with a glue. So this is a verb describing glued, to be glued to. I can say I was glued to my TV set and I was watching the whole series of my favorite author, like something like that. Okay, Diana, you can read the second paragraph together with Evop, okay? So after the half, he will continue.
Thank you, teacher. Number 2, Rob Kendall, communication expert and author of Blamestorming, Why Conversations Go Wrong and How to Fix Them, argues that the pandemic simply exacerbated something that was happening anyway. Kendall believes that young people who have grown up using the messaging services we are all reliant on nowadays are often less willing to engage in verbal conversation.
Okay,
when
stop.
meeting...
Now, Evop.
Thank you.
Thank you, Diana.
My pleasure.
Okay, when meeting new people, but also when bumping into others we haven't seen for some time, we should be willing to take a risk by crossing that threshold. By this, he means we must prepare to feel a little uncomfortable, but have faith that we won't let ourselves down by saying the wrong thing.
Yeah, you sound very nice. You should record audiobooks.
Thank you.
You have very nice voice.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Would you try to make a short summary, Evop?
May I go first?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, from my understanding, due to the paragraph number 2, is that the situation that nowadays people tend to use much more about online or using their device instead of in verbal, in real life for communication. Even nowadays, I think even in a family, sometimes it, not sometimes, mostly happen in our real life that we tend to just message or call by our device instead of meet in person, I think.
Yeah. Thank you, Loredana. Well done. Okay, number 3. We have here Anas and Mehri, okay? For the third paragraph. Maybe Mehri will start ladies first and then Anas will continue.
Okay. But on other hand, could the rise of devices and missing services actually provide a new messaging service actually provide a new way to reach out to people and form new connections. The cat producer Noor Bozidi goes on friend dates with strangers she meets through Bumble BF.
Okay, one more sentence maybe.
Originally a dating app known as Bumble, it's branched out into friendship app which helps people to form non-romantic connections.
Okay, thank you. Messaging services, right in the second line. Messaging services. Okay, Anas, you can continue.
Yeah, according to Banduzi, the difficulty is knowing how to connect when one is self-conscious about being the kind of person we need to connect. She feels the creating of a profile saying we are looking for love is no longer embarrassing, but the same cannot yet be said about looking for friends.
Thank you. Will you make a short summary for us, Anas, of this paragraph?
I think it is more about meeting people and bumping or something make us like self-conscious about being kind while we are connecting with others.
Okay, I have a question. Would you use a friend app to look for friends? Or for you, it's still a little bit embarrassing?
Friend app?
Yes, because this Bumble mentioned here is an app that helps to find friends.
Yeah. Sometimes it will be like a balance between them because sometimes we can find find out the profile information. We will search for the like-minded or someone attractive for us in the app, the friendship apps. Then more than while we are experienced, come across to them and figure out what their personality, what their mindset, because they will inform us by the profile information if we have it in the file in the app, because this is a socialization app in this era, because we have a modern life right now. If we are seeking out the friendship, then I think there is many possibilities that help us, because this is the potential that we have in our life right now.
We can, yes, of course, we can ask ourselves if it will consider me. Where would I look for new friends, online or in real life? And I think that our younger generation definitely would go to the online environment. I consider myself still as a bit old-fashioned, so I consider something from real life like more real. But I shared with you last time that it's not longer like that, because I have also really very good friends that I have never met in person. They are only my friends online. Okay, so
well,
here,
but I wanna add something about this, because it is a matter
go ahead.
It is a matter of mindset rather than generation. Because if you have a good mindset now, you are seeking out the information, knowledge, and maturity level. Because if you need to share something with anybody else now, you need something, because we are sharing the ideas, and these ideas would be creative, innovative, based on the information that we have in our pocket. But if you're asking for the real life, now you are asking for something emotionally, because this is as close as possible for you. I'm finished.
Yeah, so I'm not quite sure that it is the same, because I think, but to some extent I agree. Because if someone is not mature in real life, wouldn't be also online, right? And otherwise. Okay, let's go continue because our time flies. Number 4 is quite short. And maybe one person is enough to read it. Who wasn't through the... Maybe Vladimir will do it, okay?
And so, how because I didn't see the benefit that
I don't know who is talking now. Sounded like a radio.
Married.
Number 4, okay? Vladimir, can you read for us?
Bozidi also fears coming across as desperate, partly because she feels judgmental towards the new friends she has met if she gets the impression that they are quite lonely. However, in theory, everyone using these services is in the same position. There is a difference between approaching a stranger in public and saying, "Hey, do you want to be friends?" or something more subtle, and contacting someone on the app. We can feel with some degree of certainty that the person is open to connecting, which is a good starting point.
Yes, the difference described here is that when you are in this friends seeking app, it means that everyone being present there wants the same, wants to find a friend. So it's easier to start a conversation knowing that the other person has exactly the same aim. So no more comments to number 4, number 5. Okay. Maybe Loredana and Diana will read now, okay?
Okay. But how do we find ourselves in the position where we want to make new friends as adults? Many of us have grown apart from friends over the years, with people's lives moving in different directions. More recently, lockdowns had a disastrous
Disastrous.
effect on some friendship. With everything forced online for a while, many couldn't enjoy the normal activities they were used to.
Okay, thank you. Diana, continue, please.
Without this distraction, more people opened up and talk about the things that they care about. Fundamental differences in opinion, alongside disagreements about how the pandemic was managed, put a strain on many friendships.
Okay, do we need a comment? I think it's very easy, this paragraph, but maybe someone would like to make a short summary.
Maybe, can I?
Go ahead, yes.
Yes, and during the lockdown, more people have a problem about communication, about meeting other people, and the effect of lockdown was less because people can communication with internet or friendship apps. And yes, I understand. Now people maybe in this period have difficult to make friends, really. I don't know.
In the real life.
In the real life, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. How about, I think that everyone has a little bit different opinion about that. Thank you, Loredana, for making a summary. And I think that Evop and Anas can finish the text, so share the reading among you.
I will
Hope you
start.
can. If you are ready, go ahead, Anas, and then Evop will finish.
Okay. However, there are plenty of other reasons why friendship can become strained, and these have existed since long before the pandemic. An obvious example is money. Author of We Need to Talk About Money claims that the key to maintaining friendships when people have very different incomes is being honest about your financial conditions, not just with your friends, but also with yourself.
Okay, stop and leave a sentence to our friend Evop. Go ahead.
Okay, denying the true limit of what you can afford will only lead to problems. The same philosophy can probably be applied to other friendship challenges adapted from the Garden and the Cuts podcast.
This is the source of the text at the end. Can you, Evop, I have a really difficult task for you. Give us an example from your life, picturing this sentence. Denying the true limit of what you can afford will only lead to problems.
To be honest, I don't have any picture of my life.
Yeah. Okay, so imagine two friends. One is rich and now is not really. They are going to an expensive bar or restaurants. And if the one part who has no so much money cannot say openly, I cannot afford to drink half of a night in this bar because I won't have money to buy bread tomorrow, then can lead to problems, right? So if there is this unbalance between material position of two friends and the one cannot admit, sorry, I cannot afford this bar is too expensive for me, then there can happen problems. But it happens in real life, right? That especially when we are on the lower position, we don't want to admit it openly because we feel ashamed and embarrassed somehow. But this is the only way not to get in even more trouble.
Now you have two scenarios here. For example, if you have a rich friend and he invited you to, for example, a rich restaurant which you cannot afford, he will like suggest to pay, instead of
it's
you.
on me.
Or
Yes,
you, yeah,
right.
it's on him. But you can, for example, in the other scenario, you can just say, I cannot came or something, make an excuse because maybe you
let's
feel
go to a
embarrassed
cheaper bar. Yes,
Yeah.
because I can't afford this
Exactly.
one.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or be open.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. We have some nice talking point part in this lesson, closing and summarizing what we have said. And let's go by order. The first question here, do you agree that younger people are less likely to engage in verbal conversation than older people? Why or why not? Who would like to share opinion on that? I am giving you the floor. Who would like to start? Mehri, maybe you? If someone who has the hand raised doesn't want to answer, put the hand down to let me know that you are not ready to talk. If you are ready, perfect.
Yes, teacher, can I go first?
Yes, please.
I'm here.
Sorry. Okay. Yeah,
Me or
number
you?
one.
Okay, Mehri, so wait until Diana will answer and then you will do it, okay?
Yeah, okay. Due to my experience, because one thing for sure, I have two children that both of them are in a younger people, I could say that. So from my observation, or from my how to say, yeah, from my saying, I think I do agree with nowadays younger people. They less engage in a verbal conversation, instead just using their device, or busy with themselves, something like that. And I think it's not just for my children. From my, let's say, my environment, I have seen a lot of young people that do the same thing, right? They busy with their device instead of interaction with people, something like that. So even me, to be honest, sometimes I really like to use my device to contact my friend, instead of, hey, let's go, or let's hang out for, let's say, for a lunch or something like that. Just connect by my device. Yeah, even me, So I don't know how to say more. Thank you.
It means, Diana, that you are still in the younger generation.
Not really. I adapt the situation right now.
Yeah, thank you. Mehri, now you can share the same, answer to the same question. Or if you prefer to go to number 2, you can do also.
Want to go to number 2.
Okay.
Have you started a conversation with a stranger recently, or has a stranger started a conversation with you? If so, what did you talk about? Okay. As I'm a teacher, and always I participated lots of courses, workshops, and I'm going around all the country, and there I meet lots of people, lots of teachers, lots of unfamiliar persons. Such kind of situation that I met a person that I didn't know them, but we started to talk about students, about our teaching, and we shared our own experience to each other's, and it was going very well. Even last year, when I was in national conference there, I met an African girl, which she was an English teacher, and we immediately introduced each other, and we talked about lots of teaching methods that she shared with me and also my friend. It was very nice. But about my personal life, that I cannot uh, talk immediately to talk about my personal life, because before I had sometimes, but nowadays I'm afraid because I had so terrible bad situation in my own life, my family life, that that it was a little dangerous for me to talk to
Yes, it's
unfamiliar.
difficult to open up,
Yeah.
right? You need to meet someone
Cannot,
to know someone for longer.
yes.
Thank you. Anyone else?
But about teaching,
Yeah, okay, sorry. Continue.
experience. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Evop, have you had a conversation with strangers?
No, I just want to add something at the first
Okay.
question.
Okay,
if
go
you
ahead.
don't mind. Yeah, last week we've been in a funeral, and that funeral is for a friend of mine, and I barely can know people there. So I've observed on the environment around me, like older people are open to talk verbally more than young generation, while they were just glued to their phones on their devices. They cannot share or exchange information or conversation with each other, while old people were very open to talk about many topics. Yeah. So
Yeah,
I
excellent
agree.
observation. Yes. Yes, it happens. Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you. Vladimir, what about you? And then I will give a voice to Loredana, okay?
Is it a questions? Can I meet with strangers? Could you tell me the question again?
Okay, you can choose between 1 to 3.
Are people generally more or less likely to talk to strangers now than in the past? The first point is the security issues. You know, nowadays we don't trust anybody, and that's why we are try to avoid to communicate with.
Yeah, but we write on Facebook where we were and post photos from our holidays. Yeah, we are really behaving in a very strange way.
It depends, you know, there is also nowadays, I think it also was in the past, nowadays people like to use not social networks, rather messengers where you're actually select uh,
The
your
audience.
oh yes, that good one, audience. As well as in social networks, there is also options to restrict publishing of your photo
Yeah,
for
yeah.
strangers. You can restrict to your friends only, or you are subscribed to. The another point is, I don't know, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I getting older, but I thinking that we are getting more busy. You know, in the past we don't have um so big schedule. I mean, so big agenda in our life. You know, nowadays we have to do that, we have to do that, to buy, to
Yes, we are
scroll
doing a
market.
lot of things using our mobile devices, and even traveling or waiting somewhere, we are still occupied with the different things. Yes, I agree with you totally.
Yeah, it's another point that we don't need even to speak with strangers because we
They're
have
busy.
got a mobile phone, which our friend 24 on 7. Okay, let it be my answer.
Thank you. Loredana?
Okay, so my opinion is the people now in this period generally are more likely to talk with stranger than now than in the past. The same is for me because after COVID, before the pandemic, COVID, um, I never thought to speak with stranger by friend app, but during the COVID, when people couldn't speak, couldn't meeting, um, and people, and also for me, start to use a friend app to communicate with stranger, with people in general. Um, um, yes, for me, people now are more likely to talk with strangers than in the past.
But you mean using the internet, right? Not in
Yes,
face to face.
internet, no, not face to face. For me, it's the same. When for example, used to start conversation with strange people who speak English with me, but then with these people now are my friends. And yes, I for me communication all face to face or by internet or by friend app now is very common.
Thank you.
Thank.
A lot of things have changed in my life when I joined this group of English learning and teaching. Because before, actually, my contact with people was restricted to Polish people, and now I can say I have friends all over the world, thanks to the internet and thanks to the need or possibility to learn languages, not only English. So it's a really nice possibility. I would like to share with you at the end that I started to talk with strangers because I travel a lot, especially during the last year. So in the train, very often I start conversation because I really like to share something or ask for something people who are traveling with me. So last week I met a very nice English teacher who was traveling to visit her grandmother, and we shared some information about ourselves. So yes, Mehri mentioned a business environment that helps us meeting new people. Traveling, I think, as well can help. And I would like to encourage you to be active in our group, to share, to ask for personal friendships, to practice English as far as possible, not only during the class, but also in your free time. It helps a lot. Many people from here are in living evidence for that because they are practicing also outside the classroom. I would like to thank all of you for participating in today's class. I hope that everything would go okay, and we will meet next week at the same time with a new topic. We finish this class, so I will share the sheet we were working on today and last week in our Telegram group. So please download it, especially if you would like to work more on these phrasal verbs or new vocabulary we met, or read the text again once more, change some new vocabulary if there was something new for you. Thank you, especially for those who participated actively. And I hope maybe next week, more courageous people will speak, read, and try to answer. I wish you a very good and blessed week, and see you next week. Thank you very much. It's always my pleasure to be
Thank
with
you,
you.
teacher, for your priceless
Thank
time
you,
and
Adriana. Thank
wonderful
you all.
activity.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you,
Bye,
teacher
everyone.
And
Adriana.
bye.